Right. How do? Yeah, it's the festive period, so work is chaos. It's to be expected. And 2022 is coming to an end soon. I don't want to talk about resolutions because I really can't keep those. So I want to more touch on my aims for 2023. So not so much resolutions, but if they happen, they happen kind of thing. I'm back on, for lack of a better phrase, a proper dose of HRT. I've been running very low dose, very safe dose for a while now, just because cost, to be honest. So I've found a relatively cheaper option, shall we say, and I'm back on what would be regarded as a proper dose. So I'm looking forward to that. As a result, the one aim for 2023 is get in shape. Simple as. I'd keep saying I've got a pretty good figure for a guy my age. I'm just not a guy my age, so I need to work on that a little bit. Just firm up the bits that aren't and things of that nature. So hence the BMXing and stuff. We've got to crack on with that. The weather's not been great for that recently. We've had some snow, so I've not been able to do that as often as I'd like. The follow-on from that then is obviously go over smoking. I've been saying that for about 4 years now. Yeah, but I really actually do need to put an effort into that now properly. So that's going to suck, but I need to do it. Hopefully, touch wood, I might actually get my first appointment this year. 2023, I should say. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that I do, but we'll find out. And that goes back to the giving up the smoking. The sooner the better in that case. And I want to learn to ride the damn unicycle properly. My knees haven't been behaving, which is why I got the BMX. Round and round in circles we go. And make more content. Not just the vlogs like this, but actually just more stuff. My channel hasn't really grown a lot in terms of subscribers, but it has grown in views, especially with a couple of the videos. So I will happily, hopefully increase that. It tends to be that the vlogs like this don't do too well, but the random stuff, like, the Nerf guns and things of that nature, that does do quite well. So hopefully I've got a few more things lined up. The one thing I've not been documenting is I am rebuilding a late 70s bicycle, and I will preface this by saying it's not a chopper. It's not a chopper, so it's not worth anything, but I'm just enjoying. I enjoyed rebuilding the BMX, so I found myself a little kids sort of bike that I'm just fixing up and tidying up, and it's enjoyable. And again, the weather hasn't helped because I haven't been able to get out to do any paintwork or anything at the moment, but it's fun. So hopefully one of the things I'd like to do in 23 is fix another one for charity. That'd be fun. I think there are charities out there that do accept bikes. There's a fairly local charity that they give them to migrants, so they have a form of transport. So I'd like to get more involved in something along those lines, maybe. Again, these are just minor aims. If they happen, they happen. Don't quite know. Or there are charities that accept donations of bikes and then they ship them off to wherever they might be needed. So we'll look into that a bit more and maybe just build a couple of bikes for the sake of building a couple of bikes, which hopefully I will document. We'll see. Other than that, yes, I will change my name legally. Yeah, I think that's one of the bigger ones. I've been putting that off for a very, very long time. I think the last video I was saying how I wasn't sure about the name Holly, and I now go by Zoe. So yeah, we're going to put a bit more effort into transition. Again, there's not a lot I can do in terms of presentation until my hair grows, but that then means 2023 I can't cut my hair myself, so that's a no-no. And I've got to just exercise and get the shape I want and stuff like that. So yeah, again, 2023 is, yeah, the year of transition. I mean, this is where this vlog takes very much a diversion. Those were the end of 23. Basically, I got dead named by a colleague a couple of weeks ago, and it threw my brain onto a loop. And that was when I realised that people hadn't got the idea of calling me Holly after 4 years, and that I wasn't overly happy with the name Holly. It was only supposed to be like a temporary name, just to get people used to the idea of me being, you know, not my dead name. And it ended up sticking around for 4 years. So, yeah, we go by Zoe now. And I will be changing my name legally in 23. Just because it's time. It really is. So, that's going to be a big one. I'm going to put a bit more effort into presentation. Again, I live in uniform or loungewear, basically. So, there's not a lot you can do with that to make it slightly more feminine. So yeah, hopefully we'll let the hair grow out. It is coming in quite nicely. We'll figure something out in that respect and just see where we go from there. I've honestly been thinking to myself, what have I been doing for the last couple of years? Because as I say, I've been running low dose HRT, safe dose HRT, if you will. And I've seen very little in the way of changes other than what is affected by weight loss. And it's time for me to actually make an effort. You know, again, previous videos I've said, you know, I'm gender fluid, but I want the feminine side to take over. It is time to let the feminine side take over. Not in that sort of, you know what I mean, hopefully. But yeah, so 2023 is the year that I put some effort into it, shall we say. I make an effort in my life. I actually focus on transition rather than just wandering through and hoping for the best. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting year. I've got to be honest. Yeah, I've been putting the paperwork off for far too long. But again, it was probably because I wasn't happy with the name Holly. I am happy with the name Zoe at the moment. Not going to have a middle name, just because I grew up with 2 middle names. As Holly, I had 1 middle name, so it's just like, it's just another added thing that I don't really need, so we'll just go with Zoe. So, yeah, that's going to make an interesting year. Yeah. Really can't think of anything else. Maybe I should find a partner, but I mean, the likelihood of that happening. You know, that's not self-deprecation, it's just like, wow, the way I live and my social circles and my mental state, it's just like, you know, the likelihood of me finding somebody who's even remotely compatible is very, very slim. So I'm not going to worry about that. No, really not. If it happens, again, 2023, if it happens, it happens. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I can't think of anything major, you know, other than, hi, I'm Zoe now. I have renamed my other channel as well. It's not just that this channel is now Gravy Bunny, and the other channel is Gravy Bunny's Built. Yeah. It's linked, so you know, well, it's not linked. It's in my homepage. That's it. But yeah, so we'll see where we go and see what we can get done. Got to remember the video stuff because I am terrible for that. I started building this bike and I was just like, I should video this after I'd stripped it apart and polished up most of the bits. There will be an overview, I've got to be fair, because I've documented it with photographs. I have taken hundreds of photographs of this bicycle, so that'll be fun. But other than that, no, I'm going to leave it there. This is nearly 10 minutes, so enjoy the festive period if you celebrate or not. Happy New Year to you. See you all in 2023. Bye. Fingers.